guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kiki and let's jump into today's projects. Let's get started. These are the supplies for our 3 organizers. As you can see, they are easy and don't require much items. First, you're going to take our plastic jars and the mini top. Those are the jars that I'm using, and this is the mini top I told you. And we're going to spray paint those in white. And I'm using the 97-cent paint from Walmart, and I'm gonna take the lids of those jars and I'm gonna paint them in black, also from Walmart. Now when we paint them and they are dry, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some beads, and I'm taking 8 of the bigger beads and also 8 of the smaller ones and put them in a skewer. And after we put that on a skewer, I'm using a little bit piece of foam, and I'm gonna paint them using that black paint. And you paint them like that until you cover them completely. And after they are dry, then we're gonna put them on our jars. But after we paint those, we're gonna take the other ones that we will be using, and we're gonna paint those too. So I'm taking those beads from Walmart and I'm just putting them on a skewer like that, and then I'm gonna move on to painting them black. Now I'm taking those smaller beads also from Walmart, and I'm painting 3, but I will only be using 2 of them. And now I'm gonna paint a piece of dowel, wooden dowel. And after that, we're gonna paint the hose. No, that's not the hose. That's the top pump of a hand sanitizer or soap bottle. And we're gonna paint it black, 2 coats. And now I'm moving on to adding my letters on my jars, and I'm using a Q and a C. And now I'm gonna add the wash letters to my mini top. Just like that, we just place them and just adjust them like we want them. And we're gonna spell wash on our mini top. And then we're gonna move on to attach our bigger beads to our smaller beads. For that, I'm using a little bit of hot glue and attaching the smaller one to the bigger one. After that, we're gonna attach using the bigger one, attach that one to my jar. And I'm using 4, and I'm gonna add the bigger beads we used from Walmart, those ones, and I'm gonna use those as the legs for my wash tub. And we're just gonna hot glue them to the bottom. And then after we finish with that, we're gonna place it like that, and we're gonna take our dowel and hot glue the pump to our dowel. Clean up the excess hot glue, and then we're gonna attach that to our top. And for that, a little bit more hot glue and attach it, and then take 2 of those beads and attach them to the sides. And you will have a beautiful top. Now I'm gonna take those 2 white beads and I'm gonna paint them white. So just place them on a skewer and paint them all white. So we can attach those to the top lids of our jars. After we paint them, let them dry, and now we hot glue that to the top of a jar. And that's it. We have a beautiful jar. Today I'm joining these beautiful and talented ladies on a farmhouse DIY collab. I'm gonna leave you in the description box down below the link to their channels so you can go and check them out. They have beautiful and awesome channels. These are our supplies for our sign. Get naked sign. Yeah, I know, that's a weird name. First, we're gonna take our antique wax and we're gonna take it and paint the borders of our wood piece. And as you can see, I'm just applying a lot of that antique wax to that indentation or broken piece of wood, because I think that will give it a lot of character to our sign. Now I'm gonna apply all around and just wipe the excess using a paper towel like that. As you can see, I paint and then after that I wipe it with a paper towel. And continue applying and wiping off the excess until you paint everything or every border of your sign. Now we're gonna move on to add some masking tape to our piece like that, so we can cover that border that we made with antique wax. And we're gonna cover it with masking tape like that, so we can then proceed to paint that center part of our wood using black paint. And just attach it like that. And now we're gonna start painting it using black paint. And we're gonna paint it completely. Just being careful with those sides. As you see me here, I'm just painting over the tape really carefully so we don't get paint bleeding under our tape, because we're using wax and sometimes the wax won't work with our masking tape, so it's a little bit loose. So you just continue adding your paint like that until you cover everything, let it dry, and then we're gonna move on to our letters. Now removing the tape, and I'm gonna cover up those pieces that I didn't have covered with the antique wax, and I'm gonna fix all of that to make it smoother and beautiful. Now I'm moving on and I'm using these letters from Walmart, but I'm using them as a stencil, so I'm not using the letters. I'm just using the sides of the letters. And I'm gonna take them off like that and place them in my sign. I'm using that tape as a guideline. Now I'm gonna take white paint and I'm gonna use a sponge brush, like makeup sponge brush, and I'm gonna sponge those to my sign. And as you can see, it's kind of a fail because I will get paint all around my black paint and it will bleed and it will get a little bit messy really fast. But I'm gonna fix that. So apply your paint, or if you decide to use another type of stencil, it's much better. Or maybe sticker letters, white ones. That would have been a lot easier. But I'm gonna sponge that paint all around my sign, my letters. And as you can see, the struggle is real. And we're gonna continue sponging until we cover everything from our letters. And as you can see now, I'm just realizing how much of a fail that was because I have paint all around my letters. And I continue sponging because there was nothing I could do at that point. So I'm gonna continue brushing and then I'm gonna remove the letters to see how much paint it bled, and it was horrible. But I'm just gonna fix that using a little bit more black paint to cover all the excess white paint we have all around. So I remove all of them and take my black paint to solve that issue. And a small brush, and I'm gonna paint all around it and fix those letters. Now I'm fixing them and getting all the paint that's around them, and now I have them fixed, and we're gonna start handwriting just kidding. Don't make it weirder. Yeah, I just like that. It's kind of funny to walk into the bathroom and find that sign. And that's what we are adding to the bottom of our sign. And as you can see, it says, just kidding, don't make this weirder. And that's it. After you finish with that, you will have a beautiful, funny sign to hang in your bathroom. And this is how they turned out. As you can see, we have the get naked, just kidding, don't make this weirder sign. And also we have a jar for cotton balls. Look at that, it's beautiful. And we have our mini bathtub over here that says wash. And our Q-tip organizer, that's also a jar. They are all beautiful, I love them. It's a cute set for my bathroom. In the description box down below, I'm gonna leave you the link to the playlist and also to each one of the ladies that I'm joining today for this awesome collaboration. If you like what you see here, subscribe because I love farmhouse, modern farmhouse, and boho decor, so you won't miss any of my videos. And remember, if you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching this type of videos. Take care. Bye-bye.